I play Wally on Awkwafina is Nora from Queens. Nora, the titular character, is my daughter. She lives at home. She's a 26-year-old young woman living at home with her dad, me, and her grandma, played by Lori Tenchin. And he's kind of like uh, a caring, sweet dad who really kind of secretly wishes his daughter would move out of the house and really wants to be supportive of her inability to land on something that really is going to drive the rest of her life. And in the meantime, so there's kind of like comic situations that arise from his tension of him not being able to just throw her out. Wally is also a 50-something widower, and Nora and Wally lost his wife and her mom, when she was very young, and so he's during season 1, he's getting back into the dating pool, and it's very awkward and very hilarious. I mean, I love these scenes where I'm like where Wally's like getting back into the saddle because, it's got all this modern Tinder and stuff like that in it. And I also get to work with all these great actors that come in, female actors that come in and play the various dates that I'm on. So that's really, really fun. The whole reason I took the job was because of Awkwafina's energy. I mean, her energy is like not anyone else's energy. It's just, that's the first explanation that I have. How to describe it is much more difficult. And I think part of it is that her engine is running on this kind of quirky, eccentric, it's something that's very age appropriate for her. And I can't really describe it, actually. I don't know how to describe it. I know that as an actor, she's extremely comfortable in improv, and that is really fun for me. I really have loved that part of it. Lori and Bowen and I, all four of us, kind of enjoy that. And I've worked in a lot of really highly disciplined, on many disciplined sets, so where you're not allowed to kind of change the words and stuff like that. So this is really, really fun. She is really, she's like kind of, one thing that's great is that she's running the whole, she's the core nucleus energy of the whole thing, not only as a character, but as the creator of the show, or the central character of the show. So we're all looking to her for kind of, like I'm looking to her for approval of like what I'm wearing, would your dad wear this, and am I doing okay? All of that, in a way that I don't usually do. I don't usually ask for approval from other actors, like for my performance and stuff, but I definitely feel myself wanting her approval for everything that I'm doing. And it's because she's in a unique position. She's a woman that's created the situation around her and hired lots of wonderful women directors and DPs and stuff like that, and people behind the camera and in front of the camera, and there's great female energy, and she's just I don't know. I can't describe exactly. Well, I can say that the energy that you see of her in her weirdness in like Crazy Rich Asians and all that, that's real. That's like a part of her, of who she is. And that is a part of who she is in Awkwafina is Nora from Queens, and it's a part of who she is on the set too. She's a very focused person, but she's also kind of all over the place at the same time. Who is the person who breaks the most on set? Oh gosh, I think it's an even split. I think we're all trying to kind of like find the humor that is so good that it makes makes the person that you're working with break. So I don't think one person is the weakest link in that when it comes to that. Bowen and Lori and Awkwafina all have real strong kind of comedic energy, and sometimes they just roll the camera and all this crazy stuff comes out, and you know that they're not going to use all of it, but it's wildly entertaining to be a part of it, to be in the energy of it all swirling around. It's like I don't know how to explain it. Sorry, it's like it's the most fun that I've had on a set in a long time. And when I say fun, like laughing fun. I always have fun like doing serious stuff, and I always enjoy the serious work. But this is fun because it's actually literally fun. It's like really happy fun. I think the energy of our show is considerably different from the kinds of shows that I grew up on. When I grew up on, Asian people on the screen were primarily in kind of subservient positions, or they were in stereotypical positions that weren't particularly flattering, and there was no dignity. There was a lack of dignity. There was maybe some dignity here and there. But for the most part, I felt a lacking a kind of dignity, and therefore it created a schism in my own self-esteem when I wanted to become an actor. Not only when I wanted to become an actor, but just as a person. I thought, well, what is this? What it means to be Asian American? Is this what I'm supposed to be, or what people think I am, or am I being made fun of? And our show, which is a hilarious comedy, is taken the comedy away from that stereotypical kind of positioning. We're not being laughed at. We are the ones generating the humor, and the humor is coming from a completely different place. It's coming from a very dignified and very organic and real place. These are people who are absurd in many ways, but they are also real people. It's a family from Queens. There's nothing it's very kind of real life. It's kind of just realistic in that way. The comedy is kind of, it's got a whole life of its own, but the characters themselves are based on real life characters, and based on a situation that is identifiable as realistic.